And since we mentioned Sweden, did you know that Sweden once fought a 21-year-long war against Russia? It was in the 18th century. The war was orchestrated by Russian Tsar Peter the Great. He'd captured land from Sweden and built on it what is modern-day St. Petersburg, Russian President Vladimir Putin's hometown, St. Petersburg. Putin was recently paying tribute to the Tsar on his 350th birth anniversary. The Russian president drew parallels between himself and Peter the Great. He said, just like the Tsar, Putin is not stealing foreign land, he's taking it back, what's rightfully Russia's. Putin was talking about Ukraine, and he basically seemed to suggest that going forward, Russia should consider calling him Putin the Great.
Ask Vladimir Putin about the war in Ukraine, or what he calls the special military operation, and the Russian president will tell you that he's on a historic mission. What mission? One meant to reunite the Russian Empire, an empire that was once ruled by Peter the Great. He was Russia's first emperor. He ruled for 43 years. St. Petersburg is named after him. It is built on a land he conquered from Sweden. Peter the Great was reportedly admired by all Russians, liberals and conservatives alike. Centuries after Peter the Great's death, Vladimir Putin was born in the namesake town. He grew up admiring strong leaders and built his political career, wanting to undo what he claims are historical wrongs. Like the collapse of the Soviet Union or the independence of Ukraine, Putin has waged a war on Ukraine to undo on such wrong. In exchange, he demands nothing short of respect and reverence from the Russians. On Peter the Great's 350th birth anniversary, Putin compared himself to the emperor, stopping short of asking Russians to call him Putin the Great.
When he founded the new capital, none of the European countries recognized the territory as Russian. They all recognized it as Swedish territory. The Slavs, together with the Finno-Ugric peoples, had always lived there. Moreover, this territory had been under the control of the Russian state. Same going towards the west. Narva and his first expeditions. Where did he go there? He went there to take it back and strengthen it. That's what he was doing. Well, it seems it has also fallen to us to take back and strengthen the territories, and if we take back these basic values as fundamental to our existence, we will prevail in solving the issues we are facing.
Well, here's the problem. The Great Northern War ended in Sweden's defeat. It made Russia a leading power in the Baltic Sea, also an important player in European affairs. Peter the Great wanted to bring Russia closer to Europe. In Putin's case, he is neither winning the war nor is he bringing the country closer to Europe. Quite the opposite, in fact. Russians know this too well.
I think that the window to Europe is gradually closing. I hope it won't close fully. It's happening because everyone is against our country. They're angry, and it's not our fault that the window is still closing.
It would be good if there were a window cut, but also a door to walk through to it from both sides.
Russians don't seem convinced that Putin should be called great, but tell this to the Russian president and he will make you see history through his biased lens. One where Ukraine should never have been allowed independence. One where Russia never annexed Crimea. One where Peter the Great should not be remembered for his affinity to Europe, but only for his expansion of Russia.
Peter the Great had fought the Northern War for 21 years. It seemed he was fighting with Sweden and seizing territories. He wasn't seizing anything, he was taking them back.
Just like Putin is taking Ukraine back. But who's buying his story?
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.